Hey, good morning, fellas. I just want to bring a little encouragement to you this morning. We've talked a lot lately about how many voices there are out there for the guys and ourselves, how easily it is to become distracted by so many things, be it uh, social media, the internet, so many other voices, so many other people that we listen to or we hear from or that want to throw things our way and tell us how we should do things or how we should live, even the way things should be done. And the Bible's really clear about some things. And one is this: it says this in Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That word for heart there is cor. We get the word core or and courage from that. We all know how much a strong core is. We have the guys lifting weights and working out to build a strong core. We need that in our physical body. And then the word courage. We need to have lots of courage to be able to handle the things that we come up against. Um, Solomon, who wrote this, said, "Keep vigilant watch over your heart, because that's where everything starts." Another version says this: uh, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." Man, vigilant watch, and it determines the where your life's going to go. Those verses come around to saying this. And in short, today the real message is this: Hey, what we put in there is going to guide kind of where we go. We talked about the guys all the time. Hey, have single focus, have a small view of where things are going. Look to the mark. Look for your goals, things like that. But it's really important for us too, as Solomon tells us. Hey, be vigilant to guard your heart. Because whatever we is in there is what comes out, and if our core, at the core of our hearts, is things of God and things of the Lord and things that His Word says, and we're putting those in all the time, then obviously everything else that comes out of our life, our homes, our relationships, our marriages, our being parents, coaching, everything we do then starts with that core, and that core is Jesus. Really just simple. He goes over and over. Solomon says, "Man, be vigilant and guard it." And those words picture like a wall built around it, or men, armed soldiers who are guarding your heart. And Solomon's telling us that's how important that is, because what we start with there then goes into every area of our life. If Jesus is that at that core, if Jesus is the one we draw to bring our courage from, if we've been vigilant to guard that heart, and there's not a lot of distracting things in there, there's not a lot of other voices going in there except what God asks of us and puts in us, then we're pretty safe. He's saying, man, you men, as men, and Solomon was a guy who really believed that, hey, a lot of things start with men, and he's always encouraging men to be strong men and to be courageous men and to be men of character, and the list goes on and on. But he tells us, hey, the way for all those things to happen is to have a strong heart, a strong core at the inner being of us, not necessarily the ticker that keeps us going all the time, that we pumps the blood through us, but that heart of hearts that he talks about, where things go in and then they direct our body, they direct our speech, they direct our thoughts, they direct how we respond, and how we live and what we walk out. And Solomon's telling us this: hey, have a strong core, guard it. Be people who have put a wall around it. Be people who have a guard at it, and us being the guard, so that whatever we do, every action we take, every deed we do, every thought we think, every word that is spoken from there is based on what we have at the core. And Solomon's telling us, hey, that's Jesus. If I'm thinking about him all the time, if I'm reading his word and consuming that, and it's going to my core, then that's the principles of how I coach. That's the principles of how I teach. That's the principles of how I build a relationship. That's the principles of how I treat people, even. Um, because that's what I have in my inner being, is Jesus. And today, as we go out and get ready to play this game and to move on ahead in everything we do in life after that is over today, let it be known that God's real desire for each one of us is that we would guard our hearts and that He would be at the core. He would be at the center. And then everything else that we do comes out of that. All right, guys. Good luck today. Have a great day. Love you guys. I'll see you a little bit later this morning. But go Ducks. Thanks.